Don't you ever get tired of hurting me. Don't you ever get tired of hurting me. Ronnie Milsap. My name's Keith Williams with Fretmore Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, and make a whole lot of music. And appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. If you could give us a thumbs up on this one and subscribe to us if you would. Maybe you can wait till after the lesson. That might be a good idea. I don't know. They want to unsubscribe after that. I don't know. Whatever makes you feel good. But anyway, we're going to learn this great song, and he does it, and Ronnie does it because he's got a high voice anyway. At times he really gets up there. He plays it in F. Okay, so if you wanted to play it in F, you could capo up one, and we're going to still be in the same positions that I'm going to show you tonight, because I'm going to play it in E. It was a little easier on me in E. Now you could, if it's still hard for your voice or whoever's singing, you could play it in D, back it up another notch. There's no key changes or anything like that, but anyway, just we've got 4 chords tonight, I guess. So, but anyway, like I said, I did it in E. And if you want to do it in the key he does, then just capo up one, play it in the same position, and I'm going to show you tonight. So, all right, here's our E chord. I said 5. There's really, let's see, 4. I think there's 5. Actually, I'm doing an E7 there in places. You can leave that, you can leave that out if you want to. Because honestly, when I did the cover, which you can check out the cover and follow along with me, it's hard to follow along when I screw it up. But anyway, I didn't do the E7th every time that I meant to. And like I say, it's not a big deal if you leave it out, but I kind of like the addition of it. It felt like there was an E7. So E7 is just raising your ring finger there, okay? And we got an A in there. You can get that A however you want to. I do it with 2 fingers, so if it looks odd to you, you may get it with 1 or you may get it with 3. A lot of people get it with 3 fingers. And we got a B7th in there, and we've got an F sharp. Now I'll show you something that I do on the cover. I did on the cover, because there's a walk up to this F sharp. So when I go, right before the walk up, I'm in A. Well, I go to this A. Okay, starting here on the 5th fret. Okay, it's an F position. Okay, it's the same thing. And I'm walking up to the F sharp, which is on the 2nd fret. So what I do is just, so I'm plucking that 4th string, the D string. Okay, so it's just da 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 da, and we're going to the F sharp there. So I'll let you count how many times that is, because that's too many for me to count. Okay, as far as the times I'm hitting it with the pick there. Okay, and that's the little walk up I'm doing. You don't have to do that. You could just go. You can play a regular A. F sharp there. So either way is fine. Now if you're playing it in D, you wouldn't have to play the F position, because that F sharp would become E. Okay, so that would be a little easier. It'd be D, G, A, and then E would take place of the F sharp. So that's an option for you if you don't want to get into playing this F position here. Okay, all right. So we got a few little licks here. So some of you don't care about the licks. You may want to fast forward this part. I don't know. They're not really too bad. They're not too tough. I'm gonna show them to you and try to teach them to you best I can. They're really not that hard. If I can do them, you can do them. I guarantee it. So we're starting here on the A string, 5th string. A string, 2nd fret to the 4th. Doing a little hammer on. And we're going down to the 4th string, or the D string. On the 2nd fret, and then we're going to slide on the D string from the 4th to the 6th, and then we're going to grab our G string on the 4th fret. Okay, so it's starting on the A string, the A string, and the way it works, I'm doing it a little awkwardly, maybe a little different, because the guitar is doing this part, and then I think it maybe a steel is mimicking that lick. So you can do it twice. It sounds a little weird to do it twice, seems like, especially in doing that same exact lick. That's with the steel. And then we do that with the guitar again. And then they repeat that. It's like they echo repeat that on the steel. So the next lick is, because you're already in this position, so you're already on your G string here on the 4th fret, and then you go, and you're doing a hammer on, doing the same lick. You're just down. You're down 2 strings here, so you're on the G now, and you're hammering on to the 6th fret. And instead of, and then you're going to the B string here on the 5th fret, and then sliding on the B, and then grabbing the E on the what were there, 7th fret. Yeah. So I'm going to do it real slow here. Watch my right hand. There, I'm on the G string, doing the hammer on. Then the B, grabbing the B on the 5th fret. Sliding down on the B, and then grabbing the E string there, okay, on the 7th fret. And then, like I say, there's that echo, da 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 da. And then the walk down or whatever that right before you start singing is on the A string, and we're going from the 2nd to the 4th to the 6th. Okay. You make my eyes run over. There's our E7. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the song now. Okay. So I know it took a little time. So like I say, if you're not wanting to learn all that, that's fine. And what I did, the break in the middle, because this song really only has a verse and a bridge, or a verse and a chorus. I guess I guess a verse and a chorus really is all there is to it. And then he repeats the chorus again after the break. And the break is different than what I just showed you, but I did the same thing. I didn't try to change it up. I just did the same thing to try to make it as easy as possible. Anyway, give you something, because that's a pretty, it's a cool lick. And again, that's something you can use in other songs too, in other country songs in that like an E. Okay, so all right, here we go. So we're walking down. You make my eyes run over. Here's our E7th, if you want to do it. All the time, A. You're happy B7th when I'm out of my mind. I was starting to do a walk down, but you don't need it. You could do that same thing. Do that again for this next line if you wanted to. I don't think I did, but it doesn't matter. You can. You don't love me, E7th, but you won't let me be. E7th, don't you ever. And I've done a little bit of walk down from on the A string on the. I'll show you a little closer here on the 1st fret to the 2nd. And that's, again, something you can do in a lot of songs that are going, when you're going to B7th. You've probably heard that little lick several times, maybe on a Johnny Cash song, just any song that's going to that B7th position, whether they're in the B7th there or if they're capable of, either way it works, okay? I got lost, but anyway, that's okay. It happens a lot. And my birthday's tomorrow, so it's just going to happen a lot, probably. I'm all mixed up here. You don't love me, but you won't let me be. Don't you ever get tired of hurting me, do you? I don't think you do get tired. I don't think. All right, so now we're going back to the E there. Okay, so very simple chord progression there, as you can see. And that's the only verse. That's the only time we do that. That's it. First verse. And then we go, you must think. Now you could do a walk down on the E string if you want. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if I'm doing it. If I do it in the cover. You must think. I don't know if I'm doing it. But if you want to do it, you can do an open E and then 2nd fret, 4th fret E, and then to the A if you want to do one. Okay. You must think. 7th, I look back with a smile. Here's where we're going to go to this A here. If you want to do this A, you don't have to do it, but I'm going to show you that. For you haven't let me wear one in such a long, long while, B7. Still I bet to E coming back. How can this be A? Don't you ever, and there's a little walk down. Don't you ever get tired of hurting me. Okay, and then we do that lick. Little pause. Unless you got another guitar or a steel or something to repeat that, or that would be great. You got another guy, and then okay. Now let me back up. When we do it for the break in the middle, we're going to go to A because now we're not doing a verse. We're not in E. We're going to go to the A first because we're going to do that chorus again. So after we do that lick again, and I'm doing it faster. I'm just kind of trying to get to it. Then I'm doing that open E. You must think, and he goes up kind of high there on that part. You must think I look back, B7 with a smile. Anyway, now the only other thing you can do here on that walk up, if you don't want to do the A, you're still going to do the F sharp, but you could if you want to play it in the regular A, however you get an A. I'm going to show you how I get it, but you're on the G string, okay, just on the G string, and now I'm moving up to the first fret on the G string, and then it's open, okay, and then I'm grabbing the fourth string, the D string on just in the F sharp position, okay, so I'm on G. Okay, so it's just G, second fret, first fret, open, and then grabbing the D string on the fourth fret. So you could do that if you didn't want to walk. That sounds a little better, obviously, you can tell, but either way you want to do it will work. Anyway, hopefully that's not too confusing to you. It's kind of weird, like I say, because you got that guitar part, but then there's a little repeat thing, and so... but anyway, you could make it work, I think. And it's a great song, fun song to sing, and it's a fun song to play. And a great old country song, just as country as you can get, I'm telling you what. But anyway, if you could give us a thumbs up on this one, if you can bring yourself to it, I don't know. You may not, after this lesson, you may be like, I cannot do it. I just cannot make myself do it. And that's okay. I'm not upset about it. I won't know, I guess, unless you leave me a comment and say, I was gonna give you a thumbs up, but I couldn't. You don't deserve it. And then I'll probably know, and it'll hurt my feelings, especially before my birthday. Don't do that before my birthday. You can do it afterwards, but not before. But anyway, if you could subscribe to us as well, and check out our links down below in the description. I'm sure there's lots of things you'd love to find out there. And let's see, share us on social media. Check out other videos out there, covers and lessons. And like I say, be sure to check out the cover on this one. You can follow along with it. And I hope you're having a great evening, and we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks.